With the recent spate of attacks on Nigerian soldiers by insurgents who President said he would defeat when voted into power in 2015, the opposition seems to use the bloodshed as a useful weapon against the incumbent in the coming elections. Let's now bring in a political analyst, Gbola Oba, to talk to us more on this on Skype. Well, thank you very much indeed for joining us this time, Gbola Oba.
Thank you very much for the
Well,
opportunity once
they
again.
say that the move is a calculated attempt to undermine the capacity or credentials of the president. But I'd like to ask you, is that what it is really? Especially when you put into context the words of Okukwe, Doyin Okukwe, when he said that the president should stand up like a general and not like a pastor.
We must be careful not to demonize the opposition. In any liberal democracy, the opposition has a very strategic role to play. And the role of the opposition, amongst others, is to make sure that the incumbent government or the incumbent administration is at its best, functions at its best. We must remember that when the APC was in opposition, the APC also used the security issue as a campaign issue against the then incumbent. Indeed, one of the reasons why Nigerians voted massively for the APC was because they believed that if, as a retired general, now President Muhammadu Buhari were to emerge as the leader of the country, he would have a better handle of the security situation. So, at this juncture, it is not proper to want to demonize the opposition for using the seeming laxities, indeed, the seeming porosity of the security infrastructure against the incumbent. It is just normal in a liberal democracy.
While this might be normal, like you have said, and relevant in an election year, how do you begin to explain the use of fake videos? There are instances on social media where, scenes from movies have been used to depict what transpired in Bornu. How do we draw the line? Because some would say this is playing directly into the hands of the insurgents and, painting the kind of picture that they want to show the people. Shouldn't we come together when it comes to fighting terrorism and, for once, shelve our political interests aside?
Nifemi, these are two unrelated, distinct issues that must not be conflated. If there is an act of deliberate misinformation by anybody, corporate or individual, within or without our polity, we have enough body of laws to prosecute those who ferment fake news. Nefemi, you are a respected journalist. You are a practicing journalist. And one of the reasons why you and your organization is respected is because we know that when we tune to TVC, we will get news that is well produced, well edited, and well delivered. Now, if some elements, because of their partisan or parochial disposition, want to use the social media to misinform the public, it behoves the authorities to make sure that they are adequately prosecuted and brought to face the wrath of the law. However, in so much as that infamous conduct should not be tolerated, we must not allow the incumbent government to use such an excuse to emasculate the opposition from playing its traditional role of keeping the government at its best, functionally, operationally, and organically. They are two distinct issues.
Now, the president has dispatched army chiefs to Chad to have conversations vis-a-vis the security challenges within the border there. What do we expect?
I am not particularly enamored anymore with the conduct of the president on the incumbent chieftains of the armed services in particular. I think that the president has over-tolerated them. I think it's about time he changed them. I think it's about time he brought in new blood, new heads, new strategies into the leadership of our armed services, especially the army. I am one who believes that the president has a penchant, which is unfortunate, a penchant to over-tolerate some dysfunctional or incompetent officers of state. Maybe because the president is old or tired, or maybe because he has a different philosophical view of management of state. But we live in an age where if somebody is not seen to be performing, that person is quickly checked out of the position he or she holds. The president seems to over-tolerate incompetence. And so dispatching the defense minister or the military chiefs, or the military chiefs moving their meetings from Benin to Maiduguri, those are theatrics to me now. The reality as at this juncture is that we are losing young, viable lives. People who have been trained by the Nigerian army with some of our best resources. And these guys are barely given the opportunity to even use their training because they lack the requisite equipment to put in. We must remember that these are heroes. These are volunteer armies. These are volunteer soldiers. And it behoves the state, both the leadership of state as in government, opposition, and indeed the citizenry, to rally around supporting them to protect us better than we are making them do now.
Political analyst Gbola Oba, thank you very much for sharing your thoughts with us on this issue.
Always my pleasure. Thank you for the opportunity once again.